Hi, this is Maggie. I had a request from Ilse Anderson, if I pronounced her name correctly. She wanted me to do a chart on the breakup of Mac Miller and Ariana Grande. So I looked at several ones, several different methods, and I decided to actually probably look at them separately. So right now I'm looking at Mac Miller's chart. I believe they broke up in May, so I'm just doing May 2018, his transits. So the Mac Miller has natally, he has Pluto in Scorpio in the seventh house. So his relationships are always intense on the edge. Pluto's the ruler of Scorpio, but transiting in, well, of course, the moon moves every couple of days, but transiting, he has Jupiter expanding his Pluto. Um, so where Pluto is, frequently there is a breakup. Um, and Jupiter conjunct Pluto, let's see, I don't know, it's an exact conjunction, but it's some, I don't, because I don't have the exact date, um, Jupiter is 16 degrees. It's very close, yeah. It's almost an exact conjunction. So that's probably right around when they broke up. Um, Pluto is all about endings, transformations, and breakups. Like if Pluto is on your Venus, more than likely you're going to split up. So in this case, you would think that Pluto and Jupiter, the great benefic, would maybe bring good luck to a relationship. It could potentially expand, but it could also expand the breakup as well. It could expand the problems, the problems they were having, because both transiting and his Pluto, transiting Jupiter and the moon are in Scorpio, and his Pluto, natal Pluto's in Scorpio as well, in the seventh house of personal relationships. So I believe that was a huge contributing factor. Um, his north node was transiting Chiron in the fourth house. Um, but you know, and then of course in his midheaven, unfortunately he passed away. I do love his music. He had Pluto, Saturn, and Mars all up in the midheaven. So Pluto and Mars can be malefics, and Saturn as well. So to have those three up uh, in the midheaven, um, she lost her best friend in the industry. They're both in the music industry, and it was just a huge heartbreak, I believe, for both of them to be separated from each other. Um, you know, yeah, people say he wrote a whole album of songs for her. It's a lot of back and forth, but I will have a look at her chart. Yeah, I believe it's the Pluto Jupiter that, and you can't just always blame it on the planets. They did have some real issues that needed to be worked through, and I really appreciate the way she stood up for herself as not being codependent, you know, and not being at fault or to be blamed for someone else's behavior. Uh, so anyway, yeah, yeah. I, oh, other than that, he has transiting Uranus in his 12th house. 12th house is a house of endings, Pisces, the unconscious, so sudden, erratic. It's in Aries, so Aries can be argumentative, maybe some. And the breakup is probably very, very sudden, erratic, and changeable. And it may have come after an argument. I believe he had a car accident right after the breakup, you know, and then, yeah, his death was shortly after. So, yeah, his Pluto in Scorpio in the seventh house, he lived life to the fullest, um, really on the edge. So the Jupiter, Jupiter conjunct Pluto, I believe that's what contributed to the breakup. But at the same time, it's like a benefic with a malefic, you know. That's pretty much what their relationship was, you know. It's a lot of love and a lot of work and a lot of in between. So anyway, I will look at Ariana's, and I'm sure it'll be pretty much the same. Okay. Um, if you like this, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.